guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Heather. I'm a queer author of dark fantasy and paranormal. I currently have one book self-published in the Devil's Bay series, which is a paranormal with marine shifters and supernatural suspense. But today I wanted to give some love and fun to some other people. So I wanted to give some love and fun and support to other amazing self-published authors and indie published authors, and I have created a little baby readathon. So that is my announcement. I made a readathon! Whee! Okay, so the readathon is going to be in September. It's called Selfpub-a-thon. It is running from the stroke of midnight on the 16th of Thursday the 16th of September to the stroke of midnight that goes into October on September, so the 30th of September, 11:59 in your time zone. So I'm not making you adhere to my time zone. It's your time zone. So it's going to be a really easy breezy. Basically, main thing, read self-published books. But if you want to be a bit more adventurous or competitive, and you'd also like to be in a team, I have created some prompts and some teams. So the teams are, there are two teams. It's going to be This World and Hidden Worlds. Now, given I write fantasy and paranormal, I just thought it would be fair to have I didn't think it would be fair to just make everyone read fantasy books. So This World is genres that are set in, quote, the real world. So anything like thrillers, mysteries, romances, suspense, contemporaries, and all that. And then Hidden Worlds are fantasy. Science fiction can straddle both, depending on how it's done. Paranormal. If you have found some historical fiction, I would put that in This World, but it's all up to you. So they are the two teams that I've created. All this information is also down in the description box, so please feel free to go have a look. I will also have a recommendations video coming up the beginning of next week or late this week. So if you would like to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notified about that, I'd love to have them. So the challenges. I have 9 challenges. If you would like, let me know down in the comments also. You could like a bingo board made, because I can make a bingo board. So the challenges are tell me a story, which is listen to an audiobook. There are some great audio books that self-published authors have put out. We also have You're Not Alone. So it's a book written by or with mental health characters or representation. We have Special Ability. So it's a book written by a disabled author or a disabled or has disabled characters. So We Are All Human is a book written by or has a BIPOC character in it. Love is Love is LBG author or any LGBTQIA plus representation within the book. Voices on the Wind, so a book written in a language other than English, or a translation. Let me know what you would be reading. Dipping Your Toe, so a first book in a series. And then we have A Leap of Faith, which is the author's debut book. And then A Good Neighbor, so a self-publisher and indie published author in the country, in your country, or if you live in a really big country, you can also try and find an author that lives in your state or region, province, whatever, because in Australia, I know there are states. In Canada, I know there are provinces. So if you can find one from your home province or region, that would be great. Okay, so given I've said that, if you want to make it a bit more competitive, there will be points. So each prompt is worth 20 points. You can double up a book to complete twice. So one book can do 2 prompts and get you a maximum of 40 points. And however you can if you find one book that fits all 9 prompts, great job. I think the idea is to read self-published books. So if you read a book that doesn't fit the prompts, you will still gain 10 points. Regardless of this, if you want to leave a review, that is amazing, because that also helps the authors in their careers and visibility. So I would love that. And if you do leave a review, you will gain an extra 15 points for every review you leave. So there will also be a form that you can submit with what you've ticked, and that will also just ask for the link to the review on whatever platform you've reviewed it. The rules, okay. I said it's easygoing, so I'm not hugely tight on this, but if you declare your TBR by the 10th of September, make sure to use the hashtag Selfpub-a-thon and tag myself. I would love to see them, and then I will share them again. If it's on Goodreads or Storygraph, it counts. So plays, novellas, mangas, comic books, middle grade picture books, audiobooks, any form of book that has been self-published can be done. And also, if you are only 25% the way into a book, you can still count it for the readathon. And you can, if you've declared your TBR, but then it changes because you find out an amazing book that you see on other people's TBR, feel free to change it. They are all the prompts I have so far. There is a form for recommendations. So I'll also link that down below if you know any and if you'd like to have any of them. So I would love to hear if you're going to take part, what your books would be. All my links, and then the registration link, the recommendations link, and your point collecting link will all be down below. So I would love to see you in Self-Pub-a-thon. Thank you and goodbye for now.